Hi, my name is Greg Gallegos, firefighter paramedic at Station 37, and this is your report on conditions.
Thanks for joining us. Today, we'll cover multiple traffic collisions that your firefighters responded to, and we'll swing by the Ben Clark Training Center where Moreno Valley College's School of Public Safety hosted their career showcase.
Engine 1 with report on conditions.
Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Report on Conditions. I'm Jasmine Wood. During the month of April, a career showcase was hosted at the Ben Clark Training Center by Moreno Valley College's School of Public Safety. Let's check it out.
Every year, Moreno Valley College's School of Public Safety, in cooperation with the Riverside Sheriff's Office and CAL FIRE Riverside County Fire Department, hosts a dynamic career showcase at the Ben Clark Training Center. Earlier this month, high school students from across the Inland Empire were welcomed for a day dedicated to exploring careers in public safety. These students came from high schools offering allied health and public safety programs, making them ideal candidates for future careers in these vital fields. Throughout the day, students had the opportunity to engage directly with professionals from law enforcement, fire services, emergency medical services, and more. Hands-on demonstrations, interactive exhibits, and conversations with current first responders provided invaluable insights into the many paths available in public safety. Seeing these young, aspiring public safety workers interacting with the very professionals whose footsteps they may one day follow is truly inspiring. Events like these not only ignite passion, but also strengthen the future of our community's safety and service. We are proud to support the next generation as they prepare to answer the call.
Let's look at the call statistics from April 21st through April 27th. During that time, your firefighters responded to a total of 3,851 calls for service. Of those calls, 3,022 were medical emergencies and 96 were fire-related calls. Here's a look at a few of those incidents. On the morning of Monday, April 21st, firefighters were dispatched to a reported traffic collision in the 13,700 block of Chagall Court in Moreno Valley. The first on-scene unit reported a vehicle that had collided with a parked vehicle and overturned, with one party trapped. Firefighters made quick work of freeing the trapped occupant, and they were transported to an area hospital for further treatment of their injuries. The incident was turned over to the Riverside County Sheriff's Department for cleanup and investigation. On Thursday, April 24th, at around 10 p.m., multiple 911 calls reporting a vegetation fire behind the 87,200 block of Church Street in Thermal were received. The first arriving engine reported 5 acres of heavy vegetation and palm trees burning with a strong southern wind blowing, prompting the request for an additional 10 engines and water tenders to assist. Due to an immediate structure threat, evacuations were ordered for approximately 20 homes that were in close proximity. After several hours of firefighting, the forward rate of progress of the fire was stopped at 50 acres. Thankfully, no structures were impacted, and residents were able to return to their homes after about 4 hours. Firefighters remained on scene throughout the night and the next day working on full containment and mop-up, and the fire was fully contained at 3:30 in the afternoon on Friday the 25th. There were no injuries reported. At around 7:15 in the morning on Friday, April 25th, firefighters were dispatched to multiple 911 reports of a structure on fire in the 59,600 block of Burnt Valley Road in the community of Anza. The first arriving engine reported a 2-story residence well involved with fire with a threat to an additional structure and requested 3 additional engines to respond. One civilian patient was located with serious injuries and flown to an area trauma center via air ambulance for further treatment. The fire was contained to the structure at around 9 a.m. and units were on scene for several hours working on salvage and overhaul. Approximately a quarter acre of vegetation behind the structure also burned. There were no injuries to firefighters reported. Another incident that occurred on Friday, April 25th was a head-on traffic collision in the 22,400 block of Old Elsinore Road in the community of Good Hope. Arriving units determined that 2 patients were trapped in the vehicle and would require extrication. Both patients were quickly freed from the vehicle and both were transported via ground ambulance to a local hospital for further treatment of their injuries. In the early morning hours of Saturday, April 26th, firefighters were dispatched to a traffic collision reported near the intersection of Newport Road and Lone Pine Drive in the city of Menifee. The first arriving units reported a solo vehicle that had crashed into a block wall, resulting in major damage. 2 patients were trapped in the vehicle and were extricated using the jaws of life. Both patients suffered serious injuries and were transported by a ground ambulance to a local area hospital for further treatment. In the month of April, we had numerous employees who retired and promoted. We'd like to extend our congratulations to the following people on their milestone achievements.
Do you know what to do if you hear or see an emergency vehicle in your mirror or in your lane coming at you? The California Vehicle Code states the driver shall immediately drive to the right-hand side clear of any intersection and stop, then remain stopped until the emergency vehicle is passed. This is especially important in inclement weather as vision is decreased and stopping takes longer. If you're at a red stoplight or stop sign, stay there and we will go around you. Do not go against the red light, and please, don't be the person that goes around us.
That's all for this week's Report on Conditions. Follow your firefighters in action on our social media at Cal Fire RRU and stay up to date on incidents happening countywide. If you caught any great footage of our firefighters at work or out in the community, send them to us at rrupio@fire.ca.gov. On behalf of your Public Affairs and Community Education Bureau, I'm Jasmine Wood. Thanks for watching.